tripping. See, we lately been seeing y'all be grading. I mean, face it, y'all is cheap fragrance. They know me, the phonies. They copy, they jocking. But Groxy, he just and the pretty boy finna engine title reign. Arturo Gotti, we in this thing with the whole posse in his fit. Just asking to just rob me, and these kicks just asking to start rocking. But you ain't gotta ask, just watch me. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna see you sweat. Just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna see you sweat. Just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song.
Out the I don't need no glass. This is all me, so please don't ask. Ballin' on a budget, gotta make this last. Nick driving reckless, hoping we don't crash. Pull up mad deep with all my little bro just dropped your rent on denim. In the back with my feet up kicking. Belly out with my shirt that's linen. I'm just trying to vibe, yeah, we out here gigging. Two-stepping, just out here killing. Getting hot in here, plus done kicked in. I need to slow down for your boy.
Good evening from Houston, Texas. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, this city home to the eighth wonder of the world, the Astrodome. We'll see on the floor who stands out tonight.
I don't know about that, Ed. I may have to disagree with you on that. The eighth wonder of the world is the Red Rowdies. Let's get loud. Let's represent Houston Rockets. What time is it?
They are certainly impressive. Let's do this in Houston. Jay, Golden State, a team with all-stars, future Hall of Famers, and since adding Kevin Durant 2 years ago, a team 1 through 4 that you have to account for every single guy on the floor to start games.
And Ed, when you think about great guards, when you think about Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, what's the glue that keeps them all together? A modern-day big man, a guy like Draymond Green, who can be utilized in a pick-and-pop scenario, can shoot the three, can put the ball down on the ground and create shots for the shooters. He only leads the team in assists, by the way, but his ability to be a Dennis Rodman 3.0 in the defensive end, that's the reason why Golden State could win another championship.
Wow, that was worm-like right there. Harden, defended by Draymond Green. He gets it. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Thompson to Durant. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time. To Harden. James Harden, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
It's Steph Curry with the rock. To Thompson. Sizing up the defense. Thompson. And Cousins is fouled. Boogie going to the line. He's going to shoot 2.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Knocks down the first. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. To Paul. And count the basket inside.
That's it? That's all the celebration I get? I wanted to see a little bit more off that one.
Curry with the basketball. They're down 3. Lets it fly from long range. Textbook defense. To Paul. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
P.J. Tucker at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter. Free throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Stephen Curry with a look. Just off the mark.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
On the follow. Way to stay with it.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Curry into the front court. Margins 8 to Durant. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Gordon sizing up Draymond Green. Tucker to Harden. Paul to P.J. Tucker. Fires the three. Offensive board. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Woo! Did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Warriors basketball. Klay Thompson here against P.J. Tucker. Nice pass to set things up.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Paul to Harden. Ooh, Chris Paul. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Durant with the basketball up top. Down 8. To Curry. Fires the three. Tucker with the rebound. Paul across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Steph Curry matched up with Paul. To Durant. To Thompson. Not that time. Harden against the former Cougar. To P.J. Tucker. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
James Harden trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 85% free throw shooter. Harden hits the free throw. It's a three-point play. The Rockets extend their lead. It's Golden State basketball. Klay Thompson here against Harden. That one out of bounds off a Rocket. It remains Warrior basketball. Thompson. Now a steal as the Rockets have it. to Capella. James Harden. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
Steve Kerr going to call a timeout. His guys have flat out sleepwalked. It's been a brutal first quarter.
And the key is to be ready from the start. I'm not talking about the start of the game. I'm talking about the starting moments of your preparation for this game. This is why this game is an early TKO. This team has been prepared for this moment way before the game even started.
Time for some new personnel into the game. From the outside, no good. To Capella. And he scores. Jay, he may have taken a big step that time, but they'll count the bucket.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming. But it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Livingston to bring it up. They can get a 2-for-1 if they play this right. Knock loose. And the rebound grabbed by the Warriors. Livingston across the timeline. Down a bundle. Iguodala against Harden. Knock loose. That one out of bounds off a rocket. It stays with Golden State. Draymond Green matched up with Capella. 5 to shoot for Golden State. For 3, and the rebound by Nene. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Rockets way out in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Livingston to bring it up. His guys down big. To Green. Curling inside. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's a problem city.
Harden takes aim at Livingston. To Gerald Green. Harden to Capella. Clint Capella. He's 2 for 2 now.
Learn from that. You got to be a step ahead of the offensive player. Know that fake is coming again later.
Livingston across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Iguodala here against Green. The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Harden to Capella. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Okay, that time it was effective. But a really good defender will put that in their memory bank.
Livingston matched up with Harden. and count the basket.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and, most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
To Gerald Green. Harden knocks it down. And, Jay, so much better to get that shot beyond the arc than inside 22 feet.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Possession lies with Golden State. And too much contact.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Subbing in for Houston, number 3, Chris Paul.
3 titles in 4 years. New arena next year, Jay, in San Francisco. Crazy to think that any of these Warriors would want to go anywhere else.
It's the way they've been leveraging their brand off the court in Silicon Valley. You see guys like Kevin Durant, who have 35 Media, his only media production company, also making a ton of investments. You see Stephen Curry and Andre Iguodala investing in E-Game Sports. They're able to leverage the business outside the business of sport, which is why I think they'll stay around in the Silicon Valley for a very long time.
To Curry, lets it fly from beyond the arc, and Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the 3. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort with the proper skill with the time and effort.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Paul, defended by Steph Curry. Deep left corner. Fareed sets him up. A bad pass there. Warriors have it. Durant. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Capella, defended by Cousins. Golden State at the controls. It's Steph for 2. Gets a look. Can't hit. The follow won't go either. The follow won't go either. DeMarcus Cousins. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Paul to Fareed. Finishing inside the paint on that one. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Paul to Harden. To the rim, lays it up and in.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
It's Steph at the controls. Surveys the floor. Steph lets loose. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Draymond Green. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Harden with it up top. Up by 6. To Fareed. Stuffs it down with authority.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Knocked loose. Steph Curry matched up with Paul. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Klay Thompson. Harden's on him. Shot won't go. To Harden. To Paul. Baseline drive. Looking for his man. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
It just seems like one of 3 things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a 3. Pick your poison.
Kevin Durant with the rock. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Curry. Off the mark. No good. Harden against Klay Thompson. Nene to Paul. Pass to the rim. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. Time expires to end the first half. It's been all Rockets.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Rockets absolutely dominated the competition in the first half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Houston Rockets. The Warriors have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. Bench points.
The Golden State Warriors had enough difficulty dealing with the opposing starters, let alone their bench players. They really need to adjust for the depth of this opposing team and figure out how to slow them down.
Player of the half.
James Harden was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half, and I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Curry into the front court. 14-point deficit. A pass taken away by the Rockets.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Has a look. Fareed, a shot won't go.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Houston with the basketball. Tucker. To Paul. Tucker lobs it up. A big finish at the rim.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Steph Curry, now 3 for 9.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
To Paul. Throws it up. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Curry with the ball. To Paul. Probing the defense. Paul. Tosses. Another chance. Oh, and a putback.
And I got a chance to hear a lot of the conversation at the bench. And one of the things they called out was owning the backboards. Looks like the message is really getting through.
Durant across the timeline. Down a bundle. Steph Curry. 4 out of 10.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
There's the toss. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Durant to Thompson. Here's a chance from long range. Another chance. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Curry. Not easy.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Shifting gears, here come some substitutions. Paul. To Harden. To Fareed. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. KD with the rock to Curry. Knocked loose. Rockets have the steal. On the drive, it's Paul, but his shot stays out. To Harden. Down to Fareed with a drop step. With the basket after a nice drop step.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Here comes the screen. Steph Curry, guarded by Clint Capella. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Gordon with it. The advantage is 13 points. Capella here against Steph with a drop step. DeMarcus Cousins sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Kevin Durant has it. Short jumper stays out. Harden into the front court. His team on top by 13. Good. Off a spin.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
We get a whistle and a timeout as they'll take a moment to talk things over. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Livingston to Thompson. From the painted area, won't go down. To Rivers. Livingston to bring it up. Down by 15. Iguodala against Tucker. Thompson to Sean Livingston. Knocked loose. That one out of bounds off a rocket. Now, opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Number 35, Kevin Durant. And number 30, Stephen Curry. 1 minute remaining.
Curry to Durant. No good. No date.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. And finishes strong.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Warriors have the basketball. Durant, guarded by Nene. Takes stock of the floor. Kevin Durant lets it fly. Kevin Durant. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Tucker, defended by Draymond Green. To the rim. Curry buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
The quarter comes to an end. The Rockets way out in front. It'll be Rockets basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
Flushes down the slam. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
Iguodala to bring it up. Trailing by 14. Jumper's good.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Paul takes aim at Steph Curry. Gerald Green on a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Now the Rockets will use a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter.
The best basketball. And I know I'm saying this and I shouldn't be saying it because I'm calling the broadcast, but as a player and a fan, you know you tune in to the fourth. This is where guys earn their paychecks. This is where you see real fight and real hustle.
D'Antoni going to make some moves and set his matchups. Gordon, tough matchup against Durant. To P.J. Tucker. Sets him up. 3 seconds is the call. Durant to Curry. And Jay, they called the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. From long range. Can't connect. It's no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
tough make through traffic.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Warriors have the basketball. To Curry.
Screen coming your way, screen coming your way.
He can't do that.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Curry. Not getting the bounce. To Paul. Looking for his man. A bad pass there. Warriors have it. Livingston to Curry. 4-3. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter.
And this is where I get a chance to see if coaches can change it up. Maybe let one of your players lead the timeout so your team can hear a different voice to keep everybody engaged. Maybe like the Warriors did with Andre Iguodala.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Harden against Klay Thompson. To Paul. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Pass to the rim. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Nene swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Curry to Green. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Curry. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Harden in possession. The lead stands at 9. 3 seconds. Steph Curry picked up by Paul. To Durant. A bad pass as the Rockets come away with it. Backcourt violation is called. Clint Capella snatching it out of the air. It's theirs now. Paul. Taking advantage of the defender. Nice ball fake.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Knocked loose. Rockets come up with it. Harden. Nene with the dunk.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Warriors basketball. Curry to Durant. Probing the defense. Screen coming. Durant to Curry. Down low Boogie with a drop step. And Cousins throwing it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Paul into the front court. The lead is 11.
I got ball.
Shot from the lane won't go. The follow won't go either. Curry to bring it up. He'll run the offense. To Durant. Beyond the arc for 3. And Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
Consistency wins a game. Sometimes you have to double down. I'm sure that's what their coach told them to do in the locker room. Keep shooting your shot.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Steph Curry against Chris Paul. Rockets have it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
It's blocked.
You see, that's why you never give up on the play, Ed. You always stay in the game.
Reminiscent of LeBron on Iguodala. Kevin Durant with the rock. To Green. Sizing up the defense. Here's Durant for two. Harden with the rebound.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whoop, that's a scary thing to watch.
Durant with the basketball up top. The deficit now up to a dozen. Going to launch beyond the arc. Now the Rockets will use a timeout. That's their second of the final 3 minutes. No more timeouts left the rest of the game. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Stuffs it down with authority.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter and a chance here to empty their bench. Klay Thompson, Harden's on him.
Oh, they called the foul, Jay. That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Green. To Sean Livingston. Down low Durant. Cousins. Short jumper off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Slams it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Thompson knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Late heat to beat the buzzer. It's the Rockets who are victorious as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
And it's time for the EA Sports postgame. The Rockets came away with the victory in this one. They did plenty of great things, but we all know what's going to be remembered are the dunks. And you know what? I'm going to remember nothing but the dunks as well. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Houston Rockets. The Warriors didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. Assists.
The Houston Rockets showed off the kind of team chemistry that coaches love to see from their players. The more they moved the ball, it showed how much they trust each other. In the end, they got to win, and it looked like they had a great time doing it.
Player of the game.
James Harden seemed to think he could only score points with dunks in this game. Again and again, he kept throwing them down, and it was just astonishing.
Who was gold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.